is my first video on FapLog, so I thought I should introduce myself in short terms. So well, you may call me Justin or Justine, whatever you fancy. I don't really care about it, but Justin or Justine, your choice. Now, the reason why you are not seeing my face, and this obviously isn't my real voice, and the reason for this is that I want to remain anonymous, and really anonymous. I don't want anyone to know my face, my voice, anything. Anyway, so today I'll tell you a story about what happened today to me, and the story has a moral at the end. So I usually tap 3 times a week, but last week I tapped 6 times, which is like twice as much as usually. But anyway, then since it was the beginning of this year, I thought I'd try something I've never done before. Well, sort of, because I've already often done so that I sort of know a technique. I say technique slash trick. It's really just nothing like that. That causes one to have a greater volume and force of ejaculation, and usually makes you feel even better when you finally come. Anyway, the trick, I'll talk about the trick sometime. Anyway, so I decided to actually measure how much it did, So I took a condom, which is something I very rarely do. I dislike tapping with a condom. It feels, well, nasty. Well, not nasty, just anyway. So today, it happened a few hours ago. I tapped for an hour, watching porn at the same time. Surging and then stop and cool down for about 10 to 20 seconds, and then begin again. And then when you surge, stop and cool down for a second. You know the drill. Anyway, so I decided to see how well it would affect me. And then after an hour of tapping, I put on my condom, the wrapper of which I still have in here. And once I had the condom on, I continued tapping. Now, the reason I usually don't like tapping with a condom is that it, sort of limits your freedom and such. But I still continued with it. But this time, extraordinarily, it felt even worse than usual. Oh, and the stench. Oh, God, I hate it. It was vile. I have always hated the stench of condoms, but this time it was just horrific. Anyway, then after tapping for a while, I finally came and it didn't feel well at all. Well, of course it felt good a little, because that's the whole point. I didn't really feel that good. Anyway, and so disappointed, I went to take a shower to get that stench off of me. But when I came back, well, no pun intended. When I came back, I then started thinking out loud that, before I had thought that I will never again do this. I will never, ever tap with a condom on again. But when I came from the shower, I started thinking out loud. I wonder, do condoms have an expiration date? And then I went on to look at the, wrapper. Expiration date, October 2009. Well, fuck me. So the moral of the story is, if you're using a condom or whatever, make sure it has an expired yet. Okay, see you guys.